Got home from work, my husband's gone. He's gone. His ring's here. He's gone. His toothbrush is gone. He's gone. No one knows where he is. He's gone. I filed a missing persons report, because apparently in Illinois, you don't have to, like, wait to file that. So, I've done that. Don't know where he is. So if anyone knows how to locate someone, fun note too, just moved across the country with him. I don't have friends here. I have his family who also doesn't know where he is. So, just got home from work. Hour 6 of my husband just left me and I'm crashing out. So we're gonna do a live vlog today. Hey, I'm unwell. A few things on my mind. 1, I started my period today. Thank God, no kids. 2, I'm not sleeping. So we're not sleeping. Starbucks opens at 4:30. We're gonna change and go to Starbucks. I'm also dealing with like intense sunburn right now. That my husband has left me, and now we're sitting in front of his school waiting to see if he comes for his finals today. I know this is literally insane and pathetic, and I'm not planning on like speaking. Like, I just want to see that he's alive. Like, I am genuinely worried, and I want to see who dropped him off. But here's some things that he did when he left that don't make much sense in my brain. He took his toothbrush, but not the charger for it. No toothpaste. He took all of the in our house, but not the grinder or like the things to use it with. He took the trash out of the trash can. He left his wedding ring. He took 3 pairs of shoes and a few outfits. 9, I just found out my husband was leaving me because I came home from work and his stuff was gone. Backing up, I got here at 5 o'clock in the morning. His class is at 9. So, and I'm also like literally the only one at this whole entire college, and I have a direct shot for the door. I don't plan on confronting him. I simply want to see if he comes to class. This is his finals. This is the last day, whole 9 yards. I want to know if he comes. I want to know if he's destroying his whole life or just our marriage. Like, I can't sleep. I don't want to go home. So why not sit here instead? For everybody concerned about money, thank you. Thank you for making sure that I didn't slip my mind. It's one of those things that like, I feel like you always know, but when you're in the moment, you're like, He does have my debit card though. So like, he does need to show back up. My debit card's off, but it's in his wallet. Were there signs? Kinda, yeah. We just started marriage counseling on Friday, and now this happened on Tuesday. So, 9, I just found out my husband. It's officially been 10 hours since I got home and saw that my husband left me because he just up and left. No word, nothing, ghosted me. My husband ghosted me 10 hours ago. I'm remembering to drink water because I can't cry anymore because I'm out of tears. So hopefully this helps replenish. In case you missed it, we're sitting in front of his school to see if he shows up for his finals. He does have a past of threatening to do scary things to himself, and I'm worried, even though the signs show that he went home to someone else. I understand that. A piece of me also feels like I will eat myself alive if I'm not here, and I miss out on what I feel like right now is my one chance to make sure he's okay. Hours since I got home and saw that my husband left me because he just up and left. No word, nothing, ghosted me. My husband ghosted me 10 hours ago. I'm remembering to drink water because I can't cry anymore because I'm out of tears. So hopefully this helps replenish. In case you missed it, we're sitting in front of his school to see if he shows up for his finals. He does have a past of threatening to do scary things to himself, and I'm worried, even though the signs show that he went home to someone else. I understand that. A piece of me also feels like I will eat myself alive if I'm not here, and I miss out on what I feel like right now is my one chance to make sure he's okay. Guys, we got a big update for the 11th hour of my husband left me, and I found out because I came home from work and he was gone. Okay, so there was this one girl I had in mind that might be where he went, and I found her, and I talked to her on the phone just now. She's not with him, but she knew where he was. His mistress is named Alexis. They're co-workers, and I have been having a real big issue with his job lately because I knew there was something going on there. But now I know what type of car to look for in the parking lot that he'll be pulling up in. So stay tuned. He's got about 40 more minutes to make it to his final. Is he gonna throw that away? Also, Alexis says she's not leaving her boyfriend of 11 years for him. He threw his marriage away for someone who doesn't want to throw their boyfriend away for her. Hour 12, after finding out that my husband was leaving me because I came home from work and all of his stuff was just, not all of his stuff, but a lot of his stuff was gone. Okay, so we need to make some clarifications here. Alexis is the actual mistress. Someone I thought was the mistress told me that. Okay, Alexis, no. She's the one that has an 11-year boyfriend relationship that she's she stole my husband with. He didn't show up to class. So there's that. Then I went to their work. They work together. I talked to their store manager, kind of apologized for the scene I caused in there last night, which if you guys want to know what I did last night in the first 6 hours, let me know and I'll tell you. When that didn't work, then I went to her house. Then I saw that he had unblocked my text messages. So then I sent him pictures of her house. And I was like, hey, you can come get your dog and give me my debit card back. And also, if that doesn't work, then Sean, her boyfriend of 11 years, he could probably do it for us. At this point, I'm kind of spent. I'm not sure what to do next. So if anyone has any suggestions, I can't sleep still. So another coffee, or what do you guys think? It's been 13 hours since I got home and discovered that my husband left me because he left while I was gone and took his belongings. I'm finally going to get that coffee. I made a therapy appointment. I have therapy in 3 hours. He has none of my banking stuff. He took my card to the police station, gave it to them, said, I don't want anything to do with her. I'm not missing anymore. Take me off the list. And for everybody saying, like, why am I not crying? I'm sorry. I'm already embarrassing myself enough. I don't really think I need to sob. I'm doing plenty of sobbing in between updates. But yeah, he told the police he doesn't want to see me ever again, basically. He left his dog with me, and that's happening. And this is actually crazy. I posted literally the first video at like 3 o'clock this morning, and now, like, my friends in real life are calling me being like, is this real? Are you joking? Like, you guys, thanks for thinking I'm so funny and creative. This is real life, and Shonda Rhimes could be inspired at this point. Like, I'm sorry if you guys don't like the jokes, but I have to say them. 21 hours ago, I came home from work and I found out my husband was leaving me because he was missing. Well, he wasn't missing, he left, but I thought he was missing, and I called the police and I filed a missing person report and all that. And if you know, you know. Like, we've been here all day for the past 21 hours. So if you've been here, you understand. Basically what you've missed since the last time we spoke is I went therapy. I tried to not be on my phone and read things. There's crazy stuff going online now. I don't know. I only know what I've posted. I don't know anything else going on. Is I didn't do it. I don't know what's going on. Like, so on top of therapy being great and just being able to be with myself for a minute, there has been more chaos. Okay, I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying not to just like post things from a place of pain that I don't know if I want to remember forever on the internet. So I don't even know if I've already said this in this video, but like, I desperately need to go to sleep. Like, I'm so tired. Actually, it's like hitting me like a wall, and I'm gonna try to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep, and hopefully when I come back, I'm a little more refreshed and have a little bit of a better outlook. I already feel like I have a good outlook. Like, things could be worse. I could be in jail. But one thing I can talk about is yesterday when I was at work, I knew there was something going on. I could feel this intuition so deep inside of me, every fiber of my being. And I had a lot of thoughts in my head, but the thought that I was going to walk in and my husband be gone was like not on the list. Like, so yes, we were not a perfect happy married couple. Sure, we can say that. But like, I didn't think that even he thought I deserved that. I know I don't deserve that, but I didn't even think it was there for him. Like, I don't know. 37, after finding out my husband was leaving me because I came home from work and I thought he was missing, and I filed a police report, and I still don't know exactly what the title of the series is. I think I say it different every video. Sorry about that. But here we are. I did sleep. I got a lot of sleep. I took a shower. I've eaten. I feel refreshed. I feel clearer. And honestly, like, I know I'm going through like stages of grief. I think I'm like experiencing all of them at the same time. But I think that's important to talk about. Like, I'm literally grieving something, and it's just weird. I don't have a lot of experience with the concept of grief, and I suck at grieving. But a few things clear up. One, I keep seeing people say that he's with his family. He's absolutely not with his family. His family is concerned looking for him. His family was with me when I made the police report. Like, they don't know where he is. He's not talking to them. I think a big reason that he's still not back is because he's disappointed them. He can't face them. Like, I think that I wasn't supposed to respond this way. And if I hadn't had 3 million views on a video and caused a scene at his work and with his family, then he probably would have just snuck back in, and who knows? It's not healthy to speculate on what could have happened, but I think the reason he's not back home is because I kind of just caused a scene, and now he can't face everybody who knows everything. I don't know. And another thing I want to talk about is, I'm not going to tell you these people's full names or what they look like or anything like that. Like, it doesn't matter what they look like. Their actions and their morals and their values make them ugly enough, and we don't need to talk about what they look like. 39 hours ago, I came home from work and discovered that my husband was missing, but turned out he wasn't actually missing. He had actually left me for other women. here's our update. Here's what we've been up to. I've got cat food and some stuff from the store, a Diet Coke. I'm gonna go home, take care of my babies, and then I think I'm gonna get my nails done at some point today. My locks are secure, you guys. He doesn't have any keys with him, so like we're good there. I was thinking I should probably not update in live time so much. Like I probably should not say, hey, I'm going to sleep, and then exposing myself like that, and just in case. I don't know who's watching. I know some people who are watching, and that's enough for me to know that I need to protect myself in that sense. But other than that, I don't have much of an update. Like you guys, he's gone. He's ghosted. I don't have much to say there. He's supposed to work this evening, but do I have the energy to crash out again? Also, somebody called the corporate office of where he works and told them about the infidelity and everything going on their clock, and kind of demanded that some things happen. It wasn't me, but that happened. So who knows if anybody will even have a job here soon. Here's what happened from hours 0 to 6, I think. Okay, so actually let's back it up even further than that. Okay, I dropped him off at work, and when I was leaving, it was not a really good conversation. I basically was like, I'm scared if I have to go back home for something, then when I come back, I won't have anything here for me. Like, I'm scared that you're gonna leave me one day, because we'd been having issues. He'd been acting different, and we'd been having issues, and I didn't really know what the problem was. And then we never spoke again. While I was at work, I made it a point not to text him, because I was like, I want to see if he texts me. You know what I mean? Like red flag number 1, thinking that about your husband. He never texted me. So around the time he was supposed to get home from work, I checked his location to see if he had made it home, and he had. And like 30 minutes later, something just told me to like text him. So I went to go text him, but I saw that he'd stopped sharing his location with me, and that really stressed me out. And so, I texted and called him and everything else, and I knew in that moment so badly that something was going on. So I get home, and sure, he was gone. I walk in, and I was expecting to see him pretending to be asleep on the couch or in the bed or something, you know what I mean? And he was gone. After that, I called people in his family to see if they knew where he was. They were very distraught, you guys. They did not know where he was. We were all very worried. We were like genuinely on like wellness check mode. Like, where is he? Is he okay? Like, at this point, I wasn't believing he could be with someone else. I really, really was believing like he's got to be hurt. He's got to be somewhere doing something in pain. And that scared me. So I went to his job. I started crying there. I started telling people there what's going on. There's only a couple people there. Strangers are hugging me as I'm sobbing in the job. I'm using their phone to try to call him. At that point, I believe he shuts his phone off, so stuff stops ringing. Then, small town problems, okay? A cop walks in into the whole situation, and basically he's like, do you want me to do a wellness check? And I was like, yes, actually, please do a wellness check. Maybe he's with this friend. Do that. He wasn't there. They say, let's make a missing person report. I make the missing persons report. So yeah, that was the first time I went to his job and crashed out and cried and freaked out. And after that, I went home and I made my first TikTok saying, what do you do when your husband's missing? So it seemed a lot more intense than that. I'm probably leaving out a lot, like the part where I was like driving around town freaking out, trying to find him and blowing up his phone and stuff like that. But yeah, he unblocked me. My messages do send blue now, but alas. It's been 42 hours since I came home and discovered that my husband was missing, and turns out he wasn't missing. He actually had just left me, and here we are now. So goals is I'm getting gas, and then I'm gonna get a coffee, go get my nails done. If you have any recommendations what I should do, they look literally terrible. I'm missing like full nails. I've been picking every single, I gotta stop. I need to get them done. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, some of you peeped, I said women, not women. That's correct. I have spoken to one of the 2 boyfriends of the women, and I can't seem to find the other. So, Sean, wherever you are, I'm looking for you. So I really would like to have a conversation with the dude, because what's happening? Like, I don't know. I've tried to find him online. I've tried to find him in person. I've asked cashiers at stores if they knew him. I can't find him. I don't know where Sean is. So anyways, I need my nails done and try to think about anything else other than what's going on in my life. Hour 47 of my husband leaving me. I just got a ride to this gas station to see if anyone knows Sean in this small town with 2,000 people. I'm looking for him. No Sean in that gas station. No one knew him. I'm gonna try another gas station. Right, Sean, let's see if they... Smells like a fresh crash out, guys. Well, guys, I tried really hard to find him. Can't find him. I finally has hit, I can't even talk, I finally have his name. Pretty sure I just talked to Alexis's aunt though, and I definitely just talked to her on Facebook. She said Alexis is 21. She can do whatever she wants to do. She's a big girl and an adult, whatever. I don't know, I guess the whole family just has terrible morals, and yeah. So anyways, I don't know if Sean knows, but apparently he's going to come home to nothing the same way I did, and I just want to give him a heads up, because apparently they're looking for apartments together, my husband and Alexis. It's officially been 48 hours, 2 whole days, since I came home and discovered that my husband was missing, but he wasn't missing. He had left me, and the police report I filed, the whole thing. Okay, anyways. First thing I want to say is to everyone saying this seems like a staged prank or like bad content or something like that. No, like I understand. I feel the same way. Unfortunately, this is just like genuinely my reality right now. I wish the cameras would come out. I wish it was fake. Like I don't know how else to explain that this is like literally happening to me in live time, and how I'm coping with it is what I'm showing you. I never claimed to be like the role model of like what to do when your husband leaves you. This is just what I've done since my husband left me. I came home, I did some journaling, I thought about it, and I deserve better than what I had, and I'm not treating myself any better than what I had. So clearly no one else is going to do it, no one else can do it, no one else wants to do it, whatever it is. I like literally have to move on. I know that, you guys. I know that. Thank you for being patient with me literally having public crash outs, and for still supporting me, because that's some crazy, crazy stuff. It's officially been 60 hours since I came home from work and discovered that my husband was missing, and then learned that he wasn't missing, that he had left me for somebody else. If you're here to see me crash out and continue to embarrass myself and just like, I'm not doing it anymore, you guys. Okay, I'm moving on from that side of things. But I'm a lot stronger than being someone walking around a random little town that I'm not from, trying to find somebody. And that was a moment of weakness, and I'm past that. Like, this is dumb. This is ridiculous. I don't deserve this, and to treat myself better than he ever could, and that anybody in this whole situation will ever experience, because wow. So I have a lot of shit I need to take care of today. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm not posting hourly updates. It's not safe for me to do that at this point. But I will be back to update you just when I actually have a real update, and not just me crashing out in public and exposing where I am to people who are crazy. Okay, love you, bye. It's been 68 hours since I came home from work, and I thought my husband was missing, so I filed a missing persons report, and turns out he wasn't missing. He had left me for somebody's else. Anyways, this is Dolly. Okay, I'm not gonna give you any updates about what is actually actively going on right this second. I still haven't heard from him, and I can answer some questions though. So one, how long were we together? We got together in October of 2021. We got married in February 2023, and now it's May 2025. So we were married for a little over 2 years. So I'm from Virginia. We met in Virginia when he was in the Navy. We now live in like his hometown area across the country, like literally 900 miles away. We moved here in September together. I love Dolly. Bring that up. Love the dog. I love her. She's in great hands. Pinky promise. I went through the trash. I didn't find anything. I didn't want to keep digging and digging and digging and digging. Like, kind of got gross at a certain point. Didn't find it. Didn't find anything. Don't know what I was supposed to find. But good idea. Good idea. The mistress that he's with, we'll call her A for now. She is over 21, not 21. I misspoke. I was really all over the place in that video. Over, I don't know. I think she's like 20, 25, 26. She's got like a young child. I don't know. All the mistresses have children actually, but whatever. One thing I did get done that I'm proud of is I packed up all of his clothes and stuff. Only took me about 20 minutes. He definitely had enough time to grab everything while I was at work. 85 hours ago, I came home from work and I discovered that my husband was missing, and then I filed a missing persons report, but then it turns out he wasn't missing. He just doesn't want to be with me. And I'm starting to feel like one of those people who says that their 3-year-old is like 36 months instead of 3. Like, I gotta stop counting the hours at some point, you guys. Like, but anyways, I talk about myself. So I decided yesterday I'm gonna quit vaping. My vape died, and I was like, if I can survive losing my husband and him walking out on me, then I think I can survive fresh air, you know? Been approximately 90 hours since I decided to post on TikTok that my husband was missing, and I filed the whole shebang, the whole series. It's been about 90 hours, and it's been the craziest 90 hours of my entire life. In real life and like online, right? Because as much as I've shared online, more has happened in person, and it's insane. I did not obviously think 5 million people were going to see any of those videos. So I'm still in shock from all of that. And I post on TikTok all the time. I don't have any friends out here, like I said. So I kind of just use it as a journal in general. Like, I kind of just post all the time randomly. So when I did it, I I didn't see this coming, you guys. But I'm so grateful. And if anything, like, I gained 100,000 new friends and people who actually genuinely do support me, and they're not gonna just walk away from me without a conversation one day. And honestly, like, I think coming on and repeatedly saying my husband's left me, it's really helped me process it a lot faster. Like, I didn't have to wait to say it out loud, if that makes sense. I was able to just say it. It's been 115 hours since I got home from work, and I thought my husband was missing, so I filed a missing police report, and then he wasn't missing. He was just leaving me, and then the whole thing, and he's off with his mistresses and this, that, and the third. And anyways, you don't like the hours. But that's how long it's been, and I wanted to say that because 100 hours feels like a really long time. But I've just been really busy today, you guys. I've got a lot of stuff taken care of. Everything that you've recommended in the comments has been done. I watered my plants. I played with my dog. I fed my animals. I took a shower. I got ready, and now I'm gonna go take myself out to dinner. Well, I guess it's lunch. I'm going to go take myself out to eat. Going really strong on not vaping. I need to go to the store and get some of those hard candies that you guys recommended, though. So that's really all that you've missed so far on our 115. I've just been continuing to focus on myself. If anybody has any recommendations of products that you need to glow up, or if anybody wants to help me finish glowing up, let me know. What should I do next? Because I've done the nails, the hair. I don't know what else I need to do next. I'm peeling really bad, so I can't like self-tan right now. But just know, if I didn't have sunburn when this started, I'd be tan right now. It's been about 5 full days since I came home and discovered that my husband was missing, made a missing persons report, and then discovered that he actually left me to be with 2 different women. And a lot's happened. And first of all, let's talk about the fact that I've moved from hours to days. I know you guys are proud of me. I'm sure you're going to give me 3 days before you tell me I'm not allowed to count the days either. But it's been about 5 days. Basically, the biggest update I have is one of the girlfriends is no longer in the relationship, and the other 2, my husband and the other mistress, have quit their jobs and run away. They're gone. They quit their jobs. Don't know what they're doing. I'm sure they're like being totally normal and happy and healthy and sober. I'm sure that's exactly what this is. This sounds like the actions of someone who's incredibly clear-minded and just making the best decisions for them and their future. So, Godspeed. I hope they find what they're looking for. I'm really not sure how he plans to get a new job, or if he's just not going to show up for summer semester, or what he's really doing with his life anymore. But sounds like that might be her problem. And at some point they're gonna have to talk to me. So I guess whenever it all runs out, they'll call. It's my first Monday since finding out my husband was leaving me or whatever's going on here, and it wasn't bad. So far, so good. Little afternoon check-in. My morning was filled with appointments. I got a lot of really important stuff taken care of today. So hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll be able to know more about what my future really is looking like. And I'm just really relieved there and happy I was finally able to get some of that taken care of. So that's good. And in other news, I am still just not reaching out or anything like that. There's not much I can do. There's not much of an update. He's gone, guys. So just really coming to terms with that, and coming to terms to how it feels to come home every single day to a different home, a house versus a home. I don't know. But thank you again for everything. And I'll check in with you guys tonight during the 9 p.m. update when it's like actually yeah. 6 days ago, I came home from work and my husband was missing, so I filed a missing persons report, but then discovered he wasn't missing. He had left me to go be in a relationship with 2 women, one of which who has returned home, the other of which is on the run with him. Allegedly, more or less. But anyways, here's what I've done today. 1, I met with an attorney and I retained him. I went and I got tested. I found the mistress's Cash App he's with, and I requested $175 for the panel I had to get done from her, since she entered my home and she's disturbing. And I also went to work, and I'm really proud of myself because even if it took me 6 days to do it, I just took the same route, the same everything home from work to discovering the most traumatic scene I've lived through so far. And if you don't think what I've been through is traumatic, that's fine. I'm sorry you've been through so much worse. I hope that this is, one of the worst things that ever happens to me, because I cannot imagine it being much more excruciating. But I did it, and I'm proud of myself. And that's all that really matters. And I stayed at work all the way to the end of my shift. All the way to the end of my shift. I've overshared so much as it is, I might as well keep going, am I right? The thing that's actually probably the hardest for me to accept and handle in all of this is that we were actively like tracking cycles. Like I had boxes of ovulation strips and fertility tests and or pregnancy tests, and like I bought an Oura ring to track my cycle to conceive. In the other bathroom, there's literally a fertility, like vitamins and all sorts of stuff that I was trying to do to help regulate my PCOS. I had bought the cookbook from the meals she eats, people. Like I was trying so hard. And that's what upsets me, because you can be so open and vulnerable and they don't care. And not only do they not care, a couple of weeks before he left, he even made a comment about the fertility struggle, and it's just really, really stuck with me because I've had PCOS since I was 15. Like that's when I got diagnosed. He's known I had PCOS since probably month 2 when my cycle was irregular and it got brought up. Like, I can't, man. I can't. Some people are just so ruthless. But then, don't get me wrong, I see the silver lining in not having kids with him. I do. I truly see it. It doesn't make it any easier to like go from being on a TTC journey to getting comments that are like, thank God you never had kids with him. Like I prayed to God to have kids with him. It's officially been a full week since my husband has contacted me in any way, shape, or fashion. And I survived it. And I'm alive. And I did crack last night and I did text him. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it because I meant everything I said. I've not said anything mean to him at all. I've just literally expressed how hurt I am and how upset I am. And I don't think anything I've said is mean. So, I don't have any regrets there. I am going to try my best not to talk to him. I'm not even thinking about vaping anymore. Like, my thoughts are so consumed with everything else going on that vaping is like a non-starter for me, but like, I've been carrying around my bag of treats. So, I have resources. But, yeah, she never, cash apped me the money either, which, I didn't expect her to. I mean, considering they don't have jobs now. Exactly 168 hours ago, also known as a full week, I came home from work and I discovered that my husband was missing. So I filed a missing persons report on him. Turns out he wasn't missing. I still haven't decided if you guys... Exactly 168 hours ago, also known as a full week, I came home from work and I discovered that my husband was missing. So I filed a missing persons report on him. Turns out he wasn't missing. He had left me to go pursue other women. So let's talk about the past week. My dog has been incredibly depressed. I can't even get her to play fetch with me. We're gonna work on going on a walk together though, because I was never allowed to go on walks with her. And when we did go on walks together, I wasn't trusted with the leash, but now I'm trusted with the entire pet. So that makes sense. One thing I find absolutely insane, you guys, that just plays in my head over and over again, is literally when we went to that couples counseling, the marriage counseling on Friday before he left on Tuesday, he literally looked me dead in my eyes and said, "You're perfect and you're amazing and this has nothing to do with you." But we're good. We're living. We're thriving. Actually, we're thriving. It might suck, but we're thriving. Hey guys, it's officially been 8 days since I came home from work and my husband was missing, but then it turns out he wasn't missing. He had left me to pursue other relationships with other women, and now he's just like on the run from me or something. I don't know, scaredy cat. But anyways, so today has been rough. I don't know, just like I've been sad. I've just been like in mourning, I guess, but I've also been like mad. I have literally sucked all of the vapes in my house dry. I'm just hitting cotton at this point because I ran out of push pops and I just needed to feel something. But on the bright side, I didn't text him last night. But I didn't text him or anything. You want to know something really funny? Her Instagram bio. Her Instagram bio is iconic, you guys. It literally was like, "Stay mad or fight me." Girl, you ran 3 hours away. I don't want to fight you anyways, but like, y'all ran away. And quit your jobs. Like, what are you talking about? Another thing that's like just hilarious is the very first post on her account is from less than 2 months ago, and it's like, sometimes you have to wait for the man you're in love with. In love with is crazy. In other news, I think I'm gonna find a book club. I'm fairly confident I won't run into anybody in this situation there, considering I don't think that bitch knows how to read. So book club sounds like a good plan. It's been 8 days since I came home from work and my husband was missing, but then he wasn't missing, he had left me. And I'd like to clear some things up because I just discovered that he commented on her Instagram post, "I love you." One day ago. Anyways, let's clear some things up, because I've heard around the town that there's some misconceptions about me, and I don't know. So I already know that their relationship is starting off on like a mountain of lies on top of everything. So for starters, I've always been the breadwinner in this whole relationship. There's a reason why I'm not like worried about certain things, because I have my stuff, and I always have had my stuff. He hasn't. There's been times I literally had to work 2 full-time jobs, you guys, because he couldn't work. The absolute only source of income he even could possibly have right now is a check he gets from the military. That's it. It's not that much. It's not enough to survive off of, let alone tell people that your wife was unemployed and that she was taking all your money, but whatever. It's been 9 days since I came home and discovered my husband was missing, and then found out he wasn't missing after I filed a police report, because he had actually just left me to go pursue other relationships with other women. In all, I can tell you guys, this sucks. This sucks so bad. Like, you don't understand how bad it sucks. And if you do understand, then I'm so sorry, because I wouldn't wish this on absolutely anybody in the whole world. I'm trying really hard to like keep taking care of myself, but it's just hard when more and more stuff it just piles on, and every hour still it seems like something new is happening, and I just can't seem to catch a break. I can't seem to catch a break. Then there's like my whole life outside of him. You know what I mean? Like, there's all the things and responsibilities I still have to do, and some of them are bad. Like, some of them, like, I have other things going on in my life, and so I don't know. It's just hard. I feel like I can't give anything the proper amount of attention right now, and it's just making me feel like I suck. It's officially been 10 days since I came home from work and discovered my husband was missing, but he wasn't missing. He had left me to go pursue relationships with other women and the whole 9 yards, right? Okay, so I'm kind of gonna wrap this series up a little bit for now, until I can sit down and give a full story about everything when it's all over. I think the new series I want to start is like taking 10,000 steps a day until I'm officially divorced. I think that would be really fun, and like documenting like how I'm getting steps in and how I'm being active, taking Dolly on walks. I don't know, tell me if that sounds lame. I feel like it would help motivate me and like also hold me accountable for different stuff. So we could try that, but I'm tired of calling him my husband. Like, he doesn't deserve that title. I know that legally he still is, but anyways, love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support and kind comments and just being here for me. I couldn't do it without you guys. So, love you.